My heart, it hurts. Greetings, geeks and geek girls. It is me. I am back for Roswell. Oh boy, this episode. Oh, the show, it just keeps surprising me how quick and how bombastic they get each week. This episode felt kind of like a season 2 premiere, a season 2 finale. Like before, when we found out what happened with Rosa, that was like a season 1 finale, and this is like a season 2 finale. So let's just dive right into it. And before I do, spoiler warning, if you guys haven't seen it, then go watch it, then come back and tell me what you think in the comments down below. Liz tells Kyle, Dr. Douche, about what happened with Isabel, like what's really going on with Isabel and how she killed Rosa. We see him stab Isabel with the serum. And we later find out that Isabel, basically kind of compelled him to do it. But as we hear from later in the episode, Isabel doesn't really compel people to do things they don't want to do already. So Isabel now has the serum in her. And things seem a little bit fine. Except Michael is pissed. He goes and talks to Liz about it. Tells Liz about her and Max's connection. And basically we're led to believe that if Isabel dies, which she kind of is, dying, that either Max will die or Max will have such this void inside of him, this emptiness, that he won't want to live anymore. So, yeah, things are dire. So what ends up happening is Liz works with Michael to maybe create a cure, an antidote for the serum, but they don't really find anything in time, so they have to come up with a plan B, and that is that Liz made the serum, this new liquid stuff, by melting down her jewelry to put on a naked, but because it's CW we don't see anything, Isabel, so that Isabel can go in the pod that they came out of when they were kids, in hopes that either the pod will cure her or that the pod will keep her alive long enough for them to find a cure. And they're really messing with my heart with this episode, because not only the whole Max Isabel stuff, then that weirdly sensitive, emotional scene of Isabel putting on the silver goop on herself. And then don't get me started with their mom. Holy. Their mom broke my heart multiple times. Just with the fact that Max was trying to Max cares, but he doesn't want to tell her about the alien because he doesn't want to put her in danger. So him trying to explain what's going on with Isabel without her knowing that they're aliens, and also him trying to protect her from seeing Isabel in a bad state. And then him at the end, like at the end of the episode when all is said and done. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, before that, not only does Max get a hard hit with Isabel, then Liz decides, while you're down, I'm gonna go ahead and punch you anyway. Because Michael finally confesses to Liz that they made her leave. And she proclaims that she wanted to leave. And that it's, in the end, her and Max are not meant to be together, which BS. They better end up together. And if they don't end up together by the end of the season, please, everyone go support this show so we can get a season 2, because it really freaking deserves a season 2 because it's so damn good. Whew. Woosah. Woosah. 10 geek points to those who got that reference. After he gets hit by this shit with Isabel and then this crap with Liz, Max just has had enough. So he does what every good man does when he's broken down to like his worst point. He needs his mama. So he starts crying in his mom's arms and it's just like, Like I said before, though, moving on to other stuff, Max and Isabel Michael and Isabel working together, which was really cool, and I love to see those two work together. Somehow Max is slow at Michael. Why do they have to have such similar names? Michael has gone from my least favorite character to probably one of my favorites of this whole show. Back to Roswell. So it was cool seeing those two work together finally and see Michael's smart side. Also, Michael had a subplot thing where Maria asked him to rebuild her sign. He's like, I could make you a new one if you wanted. And she's like, no. If I wanted you to make me a new one, I would ask you to make me a new one. And we find out the reason why she wants to keep the old sign is because her mom, her mom would always wander off, and so she's kept the sign as like a beacon for her mom. So her mom would always know how to come back home. And I love those two interactions because Michael's then like, yeah, I knew it was some sappy reason like that. I love their kind of teasing friendship. And then we have to talk about the big subplot of the episode. Alex. Oh, shit. Alex. So Alex confronts his dad about aliens and about everything. He proceeds to say, no, aliens are not real. Refuse to give him any credit any time of day because he hates them because he's gay. And so Alex is just like, okay, bet. Wanted to do this easy way, but you're making me do this the hard way. And he gets a pipe and just knocks his father out. Which I wish I could have that as a gift, because, man, I hate that douche. That other douche. There's douche dad and Dr. Douche. And I don't really like either. But I like douche dad a lot less than Dr. Douche. Anyway, Alex's dad. And Alex takes him to the bunker, ties him up, and is like, I found this, he doesn't say where, and he shows him part of the alien spaceship that Kyle's dad had. And I've decided to follow you, and I cloned one of your phones. So I got tied up now. Tell me everything, and if you don't, I was a code breaker for the military, and I'll break it in and find out for myself. And the dad's just like, You don't want to find out. I'm doing this to protect you. He's like, protect me? But yes, when I was 18, I wanted to be a musician. You sent me to war. And he doesn't bring it up, but the dad did break his boyfriend's hand and almost kill him if it weren't for the boyfriend intercepting. And they have some back and forth, and finally Alex breaks in, finds out everything. Finds out that it seems like the dad is maybe framing Michael for a terrorist threat. Because, homophobic asshole. And so, thought I heard something. At the end of the day, Alex finds out everything that his father knows, which is including, in 2010, the government shut down this program and told him to stop, and he's been going on and doing it for 8 years. So Alex is like, you're gonna ask to be reassigned. You're going to go to this training thing, and then you're going to ask to be reassigned when it's over, and you're not going to come back to Roswell, or I will take this to the government and show them everything. Which you're like, yay! But then we find out that he goes and sees blonde partner chick and is still blackmailing her to be his little rat. But you're like, thought we finally got rid of you, douche. Why does it seem like all the big CW shows now have a Haley, a General Haley, and all of them have gotten a lot worse than her in these last couple weeks, and that she's softened some. What? Anyway, that's it for my Roswell review. Thank you guys for watching. Next week, I believe they've said that Roswell will be about finding a cure and going and seeing a medicine woman person. But next time you'll see me for reviews will be tomorrow for Riverdale, the 50th episode, I believe. Anyway, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Till next time and beyond. My heart still hurts. I think I need to go call a fields doctor.